In this video, we're going to look at the value of the yield analysis tool. So here on the home screen, we're going to go into the black and gold FieldView app. And if you look in the lower left-hand corner, we're on the overview option. And then right above that, we see yield analysis tool. Let's select that. As we come into the yield analysis tool, it gives us a simple breakdown. Right now, if you look in the upper right hand corner, it's showing 2018 corn. So this is what the corn harvest looked like for 2018. It has a summary across the top and then has the fields listed from highest yielding to lowest. And you'll notice on the right hand side that 211 bushel per acre, that is our operation average. And then on the far right hand side, it shows acres harvested. So then as well across the top, we could select hybrids. Again, it gives us that same breakdown across the total operation, which hybrids performed best and which ones performed worst. When it comes to the hybrids, one thing I like to do is break it down by acres harvested. So now you can see the main hybrids we had in the operation across a high number of acres and how they performed. And then as we move down the list, we get into the plot that we had in our operation. If you notice these 2.5 acre block, this is where some of the higher yielding hybrids were planted in this specific block. So you can easily break down the main hybrids you had in your operations versus the smaller ones. And then the last option across the top is the soil type. So I'm going to go back to yield average, and again it goes through and clearly breaks down your higher yielding soil types versus the lower. And again, this is another one that I like to break down by harvested acres so that you can clearly see, where the majority of the acres are in your operation for high producing and lower producing areas. It's a really simple breakdown. So as we go back to the field option here at the top, and let's go take it back to by average yield. So we'll go into the Coal 82 farm. It was the highest yielding field we had in the operation. And if I select that one, now it breaks it down by hybrid on that farm. You notice in the upper right, it shows the yield map from that farm. And then it lists out the 3 different hybrids that we had on that and how they performed. So you can clearly see that the Bex hybrid was the best performing hybrid on this farm. Then as well, if you select soil at the top, you can break it down by the higher yielding soil types versus some of the lower yielding. Now this is a great way that as we start to look into variable rate capabilities, you can see in here in this field that Milford silty clay loam performed a whole lot better than the Jasper loam did, by 18 bushel. So as we look forward and we look to set up some variable rate capabilities here, this is a great tool that we've got built in. So I'm going to go back to the home page, and for any one of these fields, we could break it down by hybrids and then again by soil types to see what matched up. If we go back up to the home button, then again in the upper right hand corner, we could take a look at 2018 soybeans and how they performed. And again, very similar to what we just looked at in the corn. But then another great feature here is with any data that we've collected over the past, go back through those years and look at what we had planted and how they performed. So the yield analysis tool is a great tool to bring all of the data that you've been collecting for multiple years into one easy-to-use program. Another great feature about the yield analysis tool is that it does it all automatically. All we've got to do is import yield data into this program and planting data from any other devices, and it will sort it out very easily. Or we can install a FieldView drive in the cab, and it will do all this automatically as you're harvesting your crop. So when you finish a field, you can look in there to see which hybrids performed best and which ones didn't perform quite as well. So you can start to make realistic seed decisions as you're harvesting your fields. Thank you for watching this video, and if there's anything else we can help you with, please contact anyone at Southern States. Thank you.